mysterious car crash leaves one woman dead and another in serious condition. The two families of the victims are left demanding answers. I'm Donovan Hill, and tonight we take an in-depth look at what's preventing these families from getting the justice that they deserve. It was 2 weeks ago inside this BP gas station that an argument over condoms turned deadly, ultimately claiming the life of 24-year-old Michael Haynes. Governor Rick Snyder earlier today telling people of Detroit that the city and state officials are still working around the clock on a deficit elimination plan in what he hopes would ease the people's fears of having somebody else step in financially. Citizens are furious that the parking meters are now being enforced until 10 p.m., which, keep in mind, is 2 hours later than most of the surrounding cities. But the primary concern here isn't the extended time limit. It's how the city is financially strapped for cash. We've all heard the line, if I was a little taller, I could make it in the NBA. Well, a group of big-hearted individuals is looking to take the court today to prove that when it comes to basketball, height isn't everything. Last one. It's being quoted as a modern-day David versus Goliath basketball game, and you could be sure to enjoy it with the entire family. Once again, this game is taking place today at Oakland University at 1 p.m. in the Oakland University Arena, and all proceeds from ticket sales will go directly to benefiting the adoption of orphan dwarves everywhere. In Rochester Hills, Donovan Hill, Fox 2 News. Well, it's not every day that you see construction happening like this. A helicopter raising the air conditioning unit to the top of the Fifth Third Bank here in Southfield. What's unique about this air conditioning unit is that it's 4 tons. In HealthWorks, millions of Americans rely on them to get a good night's sleep, but a new study may give them even more to make them toss and turn. Researchers say people who take prescription sleep aids are at a higher risk of death. So we asked a sleep expert, what's worse? Not sleeping, or taking a pill to get some rest. Hey Kurt, how you doing?
Great, man. How about yourself?
Good, good. You know, we're just trying to give the people some information on what this is all about.
Great eats on the streets, man. That's what we're trying to do here.
What are you serving tonight?
We got a feature of Cubano and a chow hog, which is roasted pork.
1318.
Andouille sausage and maple bacon on a Kaiser bun. It's a real great sandwich, man. The Cubano also, we can't sell enough of it.
I'm sold. I'm gonna have to get a plate of that. Thank you. Well, there you have it. If you don't believe me, come down and check it out. Again, it's on the corner of Woodward and 9 Mile in Ferndale, and you're not gonna be sorry. I promise the food is phenomenal. A mother and a 5-year-old son die in a high-speed crash in Birmingham. This is the aftermath near Lincoln and Woodward. This Chevy Tahoe was nearly split in half after the driver lost control and slammed into a light pole. It happened around 2 o'clock Saturday morning. Family members tell us 28-year-old LaShawna Mott and her young son died in the accident. A 2-year-old child in the car was also injured, and police believe road rage might have contributed to the crash, since a Cadillac Escalade was seen speeding in the area at the time. A Pontiac teen now faces second-degree murder charges for allegedly killing his own father. Police say the 15-year-old stabbed his father, Leo Stewart, to death on Friday. We're told the father and son were arguing because Stewart didn't want his son to get involved with the gang. The teen apparently lunged at him with a knife when Stewart tried to stop him from leaving their home. The teen is being held at Children's Village without bond this morning, and prosecutors are still considering if he'll be charged as an adult. Detroit Mayor Dave Bing remains in the hospital this morning after undergoing surgery last weekend. The 68-year-old was admitted to Henry Ford Hospital for what ended up being a tear in his intestines. Doctors said he would spend 5 to 7 days recuperating, but now we're told the mayor will stay in the hospital for a few more days. According to his office, Bing is recovering without any complications and should be released soon. In the meantime, city and state leaders continue to sort out Detroit's financial mess. They're trying to keep the city out of bankruptcy and from having an emergency manager step in. But now another legal challenge could prevent any kind of deal from moving forward. An Ingham County judge ordered the financial review team to report to court April 9th. The judge believes they violated the Open Meeting Act. He wants to know why meetings leading up to the proposed deal were not conducted in public. It's still not clear if City Council would approve the plan on the table because it allows union contracts to be rewritten. And if even all sides did agree, the Ingham County judge has authority to avoid it. April 15th marks the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. More than 300 artifacts from the infamous ship are now on display at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn. The exhibition made its debut yesterday. This is the first and the most the items in the collection have ever been displayed in Michigan. Visitors can also walk through room recreations and learn about Titanic passengers with local ties. They're some of Detroit's most distinguished residents, and they're finally getting some recognition. Meet the mud puppy. They're the second largest salamander in the Western Hemisphere and a vital part of our local ecosystem. Just take the kids to Belle Isle today for Mud Puppy Palooza. You could decorate mud puppy cookies and listen to the zookeepers. The celebration takes place from 1 to 4 at Detroit's Belle Isle Nature Zoo. We'll be right back.